Feels pretty good. Oh, yeah, nice. Come here, buddy. Oh, you stole my tube. I got you anyway. Okay, come on. Come on, Papa. Come on, Papa. Don't get me hooked. Oh man, they are strong and wild out here. You know, I've been fishing this Jika Rig lately. This new to me. I haven't fished this much before, and man, I'm really enjoying fishing it. It's so versatile, and we're going to talk about this rig today. So that fish fell for a tube on a rig that has several names. Some people call it a Jika Rig, some people call it a Gika Rig, some people call it a Zika Rig. It's also known as a Jig Rig. For today's purposes, we'll call it a Jika Rig and a Jig Rig. We'll use those two names. But it's a very simple presentation, but super versatile, and you can do so much with it. That's why I like it so much. So here is a typical, there's a couple of ways to rig this. This is a typical one here though. Take a look at this. You'll see that we've got a small swivel. The line attaches to that swivel. On the other side of that swivel is a split ring. And on that split ring is a weight. In this case, I have a 1/4 ounce weight and a hook. In this case, an offset VMC hybrid hook. This is probably 2/0, maybe 2/0 or 3/0. I think it's 2/0 because I'm fishing these tubes. And then you just drag it down there. This weight just drags along the bottom. It's just so easy to fish, and yet it's so effective. And if you're wondering why fish bite it, take a look at this. Got it. I knew that would work right along the edge like that. So the beauty of this Jika Rig is that you can fish it in 1 foot of water, 3 feet of water, 10 feet of water, 20 feet, 40 feet. You can fish it at any depth, and it's just so easy to fish. And you can see how effective it is. It catches a lot of fish. You know, and there's a number of ways you can fish this thing. This is a 1/4 ounce weight. I find that I can throw this tube really nicely on a medium heavy bait casting rod. And what I'm doing out here, what I'm really catching most of my fish on, is I'm just throwing it out there in different depths. I've been out in 15, 20 feet. I've been 8 feet, 5 feet. And I'll throw it out there as far as I can throw it, let it go to the bottom, count to 5, and then I'll just point the rod at the water and start dragging it back. And I'll drag it pretty quickly until I feel something down there. In other words, if it's just soft or muddy bottom, I just keep moving. But then when I start feeling something, whether that's rock or wood or stems of weeds, then I'll start slowing it down. That's the cover, that's where the fish are gonna be. And then I'll start fishing it very carefully there, and that's usually where almost all my bites will come from. But boy, is it an easy way to fish, and yet very, very effective. Really enjoying it. And it's not the only way. You can also throw this out there and pop it up like you're stroking a jig and let it go back down. You can pitch and flip it in the weeds and let it go to the bottom, and then work it so that it looks like it's eating something on the bottom. It's just so many ways to fish it. I just got bit right there. It's just so many ways to fish it. It's incredible. Another one. Lost my tube to this one. It's just another bass that could not resist eating that Jika Rig. We'll get her out. Try not to bend my hook too badly. There we go, I came right out. Another nice one. She's fine. Gonna need another tube. I'm running out of tubes. I have so many baits that I can't wait to experiment with using the Jig Rig, the Jika Rig. From packer craws and craw worms to toad style baits, I'm looking forward to trying them all, and I'll report back to you how I do with them. Now there's another way to rig a Jika Rig, and that is for a more finesse presentation. You don't need a swivel. You could actually slide these items on your line and then just tie a loop knot. And so if you're interested in seeing that, and the reason for that is because you won't be able to get some of these smaller finesse hooks onto a split ring. The hook hole is just not large enough, but you can certainly tie a knot to it. So if you're interested in seeing the finesse Jika Rig or finesse Jig Rig and how to tie that and rig it up, let me know in the comments and I'll prepare a video for that in the near future. And don't forget to check out my website, FishDen365, and when you're there, take a look at that Discord page. There's a lot of good information there. You can connect with other fishermen, ask questions, get answers. It's just a good resource, and I'm trying to grow that. Until next time, be safe out there. Hope to see you on the water, and as always, may God bless your fishing endeavors.